Hi YouTube, it's Gail again, and today it is May 12th. I am probably going to be posting this video a little later than May 12th because I have a couple of other videos that I made, but I haven't uploaded because I have finals, so I'll probably upload them all on the same day. But today's the 12th, today's the 11th of May. I always do that. Today is the 11th of May, and it was my friend's birthday, and so we decided to go into the city. Well, he lives in the city. I decided to meet up with him in the city, just for a day out. That's what he wanted to do on his birthday. I wanted to go to that restaurant called Sugar, or Sugar Factory, downtown, but he wanted to spend all day just walking around, having a beer, eating, and just enjoying New York. So that's what we did. This is my casual get-up. I have a lot of pictures that I took on this day. If anyone wants to check out my Instagram page, it is the same name, Jewel by Gail. I'll just do a quick outfit of the day. Let me just stand up. Actually, it's not showing on the camera, at least I can't tell. It's a lovely tulle skirt, and a denim shirt and a denim jacket that I got this jacket at a thrift store, and I also got this shirt, which is Ann Taylor, at a thrift store. The necklace, I think I made it myself. I don't even remember how. Or it was some sort of an attachment to something, and I took it off and put on an elastic and turned it into a necklace. But I really love it. I wear it casually. I wear it for dress up. I wear it to work. I wear it to school. I wear it to the doctor. And of course, I wear it for a day out on the town. Anyway, this video is not about a OOTD. This is about the changes that have been going on and will be going on for me. No, or soon. So my last video I said that I had a miscarriage, and I've dealt with it, and now I am still moving forward. I have school. I actually have finals. I have papers to go and write right now, which I'll do before I go to bed, and then tomorrow morning I have a doctor's appointment for them to see if everything is okay since I had the miscarriage. So I have been working at my job for like 9 years. I thought it was 8 years. Turns out it's 9 years. And for most of that time, I've wanted to leave and do something else, but I didn't. I would have left and taken another job, but I didn't really want to do another job. I really wanted to be the next job to be something related to my career path, and because I'm studying education with a view to literacy, I needed to get jobs in that area. But I haven't had time to look for jobs. Like finding a job, like my friend says, finding a job is a full-time job, and so I haven't had much time to commit to the actual job search. Her brother says, why don't you pursue your sewing business? Because sewing is a lot of work. People don't know that. It takes a lot of time to construct a garment, a really well done garment from beginning to end. Unless you're going to charge some really high-end prices that like one outfit can pay you for the week. But anyway, no, it is too involved. So I've been at the job for 9 years. And for the most of that time, I've been pretty unhappy. I enjoy what I do, or did. But the situation wasn't quite so desirable. But I made the most of it. But I especially now that I'm in this accelerated degree program, and this This semester was hard. It was my hardest semester, and I won't even say how many classes I have because I'd be ashamed to say, but the professors double down on the work. They're adjunct professors, and I don't know if that's why they gave so many assignments, but my goodness. But anyway, I'm near the end. I have one more week left, 2 presentations, and probably 5 or 6 lesson plans to write, and I know nothing about lesson plans because I've never worked in a school before. But anyway, I'll do the best I can. Knock these presentations out and I'll be done with school for this semester. But the problem with work and school was that my summer semester starts the day after Memorial Day, 30th of June, 30th of May. Why do I mess up with dates? 30th of May for the next semester, and because of that, it would be I struggled so much this semester that I didn't want to have to struggle again in the next semester. So my plan was to quit my job, but I had to figure out how to pay my bills after I quit my job. And I thought about it. I put some plans in place. Those didn't work out. And then one day I had a grand idea, which I will not disclose. And so I thought, okay, this is going to be my buffer for when I quit my job and things that, and at the time it will take for things to like come together properly, where I can be, I wouldn't even say financially stable, but pay my bills, pay my mortgage and my other bills. Because pretty much that's what I want to do right now while I'm focusing on school. June semester I have a class, July semester I have another class, and those are daytime classes or afternoon classes, 4-hour classes that go straight from like 4 to 8 something with online components. And I did 1 day of class in spring, and I don't think I can do 3 classes in fall, 1 in June, 1 in July, with 2 days off each week at my job. Because when I take 1 day off from school, from work to go to school, not even a day off, I leave the office at 3 o'clock to get to school at 4:15 or 4:30, whatever time the class is. But when I leave that early, my work back up into the next day, and then it just backs up for the week, and it was a struggle. So I was thinking, I can't do this over summer. I have to figure something out. And so I did, and so I quit my job. I turned in my resignation, and this week was my 2 weeks was up. The 8th was my first day, well, the 8th was my last day at the office, and since then, for the past 2 days, I've been living a life of leisure, and I am so happy. And by leisure, I mean I go to my doctor appointment, and I come home and do my assignments, and I have a few minutes to stop and smell the roses. So that's been good, but I'm only living a life of leisure until the semester ends, because as soon as the semester ends, I'm going to have to kick my plans into high gear for how I'm going to make some money. And I will talk about that some other time, but I think I'm going to have a little business of my own. I won't talk about it too much until I start working on it and see it coming to fruition. But yes, I quit my job and I'm excited because I have skills. Right now I could be a literacy tutor. Right now I could be a reading tutor. I could just be a tutor of any subject, hopefully except math. But I mean, and I can sew. I can still sew. There's much to do to make some money, and I've discovered that having multiple streams of income is one of the key to being your own boss. Having multiple streams of income rather than relying on one thing is a little less stressful. Maybe having multiple dormant income. Maybe if you have dormant income, that's a way. Well, there is no way that I can have a dormant income right now. I think that's what they call it when the money rolls in. but you don't have to do much. You just put something in place and just watch the money roll in. But anyway, I don't have do like being a YouTube blogger, but right now all of my plans are labor intensive, which is quite fine because I plan to work my fanny off to make my business work. So all of my friends are like, oh, aren't you nervous? My coworkers especially, aren't you nervous? Oh my God, you must have a job. Did you win the lottery? Because you could not have a job. How are you going to live? And you're going to just give up your job and just... Yes, I gave up my job and I am going to work, as Rihanna says, work to make my living. Come January, I'll be doing student teaching, and I couldn't have done it while I was working anyway, so I'd have to quit at some point. Quitting right now at the start of summer is great because now I get to have fun, because today I spent all day in Manhattan. I have lovely pictures. It was an amazing day. I was so happy. My friend was happy. It was the least he's ever done and had such a good time, because normally he'd go to some wine tasting or some fancy restaurant, but just up and down in Manhattan, eating, drinking, taking pictures, and just enjoying the scenery, just doing whatever we wanted to do. It was a great day for him, so he was very happy. But yeah, that's the big news. I quit my job and now I'm about to launch my own business. It's probably going to involve a lot of travel, and I hope I can make a lot of travel work with my summer semester. And I hope to be able to spend some more time with my nieces and work on getting pregnant again. So yeah, that's my new life. And I have a trip coming up that I'll talk about when I get back. Because like I said before in a previous video, I have a travel group on Facebook. It's called Just Go Already. So, and I explained why I gave it that name, and I have an Instagram page for that. It's Just Go Already, because Just Go Already was already taken. So Just Go Already. You can follow my page if you follow me on YouTube. And if you like if you like what I'm talking about and you want to hear more of how my plans develop, please subscribe to my channel, like and subscribe and share. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not a fashion guru. I love fashion, but I'm not a fashion guru per se. I'm pretty much just talking out what is going on in my life, and I think there's always going to be something new going on for me because I am an active person. I never just sit and let things happen. I always try to make things happen. So I'm a go-getter. I've never called myself a go-getter, but I'm a go-getter. And so a lot will be going on in my life. So there's much to talk about, the ups and the downs. So I hope whoever is watching will like my channel and subscribe. I have no goal for this channel. I have no cause, no purpose. I just like having an outlet to talk about what's going on with me, and hopefully maybe something I say might inspire someone, might make someone's day. It's just light conversation really. So that's it for now. In my next video I will probably be talking about my trip, or talking about preparing for my trip, or talking about all the moves I've made so far towards getting my business off the ground. Alright, that is it for now. Wiedersehen and good night. Thanks for watching. Gail signing out.